Wow, I mean, this is not what I was expecting. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the Klipsch Sevens, which are the heritage-inspired powered speakers. The Sevens are the middle child of the powered speaker lineup from Klipsch, in terms of bookshelves at least. They have the 9s, which are a little bit bigger, a little bit more punch, and then the 5s, which are more compact, not as much punch, so this is kind of a great middle ground. Now, if you stick around to the end of the video, there will be a sound test. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the Sevens are going to come in two different colors, black and walnut. Both I really love, but today we're looking at the black. In terms of size, they sit at a width of 8 inches, 16.4 inches of height, and a depth of 10 inches. And they weigh about 23 pounds. The main unit with the receiver built in is going to weigh a little bit more, just a heads up if you're mounting these, on the wall. And just to get kind of like a size comparison, this is what they look like next to the 9s. And just like the 9s, they're made of quality materials. You have that nice wood finish, some premium metal controls on the amp side, some really nice way to change inputs or adjust the volume. The scroll wheel is absolutely phenomenal. Another, I guess you could say, hidden feature is the cork pad feet on the bottom. Instead of having a couple corner feet like most speakers do, they actually come with a full cork pad, which is going to help protect that wood finish, and not to mention the stuff that you're going to be placing it on. And also it does have these fabric magnetic grills that pop on and off really easily, kind of following the Heritage and the RP line. Having that magnetic grill is really nice because you can take it on or off whenever you want. Me personally, I'm a fan of the way it looks without the magnetic grills. I just think it's a very mean, aggressive, and kind of almost like a statement piece. But if you're someone who wants to be a little bit more modest and kind of keep them hidden, the grills are definitely a great option. And I mentioned the cork pad on the bottom. You might also notice there's some threaded screw holes, 1/4 by 20 millimeters. That's going to help you get those set up on your stands. Overall, these look really, really nice, and they just feel nice, not to mention the audio as well. Now, let's talk connectivity, because a big draw for the Sevens, or just the Klipsch powered speakers in general, is the fact that you don't have to buy a separate amp or receiver. It's just plug in and go. This is nice for those who really just don't want to get too involved with all that and they want really great sounding audio out of the box, something like a hardwired speaker, without having to actually set all that up. Now, if you're going to be connecting this to HDMI, I recommend using an upgraded cable like AudioQuest. It'd take a little bit too long for me to explain the benefits of upgrading an HDMI cable, so if you wanted to watch a video on that, I'll leave that linked here, but definitely something that you would want to consider if you want every bit of that audio. If you're not using HDMI, totally fine. It does have optical and Bluetooth. Bluetooth, I'd really only recommend for your phone. Connecting, sound bars or power speakers or anything really to your TV via Bluetooth is just a recipe for disaster. Connectivity issues, bitstream loss, it's not good, and I'd recommend hardwired. However, it is nice to have that feature in case you want to throw something on, from your phone, or just want to stream something quick. I'm also glad that it comes with a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. This is going to be awesome for those of you who want to listen to music directly from your phone but don't want the loss from Bluetooth. It also has RCA phono, so you can plug in a turntable, and my favorite feature, a sub out. So if you really wanted some kick, you could upgrade and add a subwoofer to this system. I personally recommend the RP line of Klipsch subwoofers. If you want to go overkill, the 1600 is insane. I've done a video on that. I'll leave that linked as well, but you definitely don't need to go that big. Another setting that I like almost as much as that is the left-right switch. So you can actually change which side the speaker's on. It doesn't have to be on the right or on the left. Whatever works best for you in terms of controlling it, getting to the main unit, you can put it on the easy access side and then switch that from left to right depending on where it is. You can also get the Klipsch app and control the EQ, mess with stuff in there as well, but it does come with a remote. It's just a basic remote. Probably worth checking out both of those. Oh, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, in terms of audio, I was blown away by the Sevens for a couple reasons. One, they kept up with the 9s. It wasn't that far off from the 9s. And two, the size. So you get quality audio at a decent size. It's not as small as the 5s, but it definitely is that perfect in the middle. And there's a ton of audio specs that I'm going to cover right now that kind of, might explain that. So first, the 7s deliver high-res audio with 192 kilohertz over 24-bit decoding without an AV receiver. You also get low noise amplifiers and dynamic bass EQ. They also deliver DSP, which is a digital signal processing and filtering technology, along with the new 6.5-inch high excursion drivers. These are going to help create a bigger and bolder soundstage. They also have that 90 to 90 edge-to-edge tractics, I think is how you say it, horn, and that's going to help provide a very efficiency transfer from the high frequency waves into a crisp and clear sound. So a combination between the horn and the woofer provide just an overall loud, crisp, and surprising sound because it's a lot packed into this small of a speaker. And as mentioned earlier, you do have that option to add a subwoofer if it doesn't have enough kick, but the high frequencies I have no concern for. So that pretty much sums it up for the 7s. I think the 7s are a great in-between speaker for someone who wants the size of the 5s, but the sound of the 9s. They sound great and they're going to fit in most people's area. With that being said, we do have to do a sound test. If you guys found this video helpful in any way and you want to directly support me, make sure you check all the links down in the description. Really do appreciate it. If you guys are here in the Phoenix Metro Valley, come down to our Tempe store and you might be able to hear it on display. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what you thought about these 7s down in the comment section. As always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.